Hey guys, welcome back. It's Bricks Below, and I'm back here with a city update. And in today's city update, I'm going to show you guys some of the new buildings that I've added and some of the road layout changes I've made. And so, yeah, we're just going to get started. And so, the first big thing I want to show you guys, as you guys can probably tell, is I've added the Assembly Square building to the end of the what I call Main Street here. And really, this is my newest modular building, and I wanted to add it at the end because it kind of gives that illusion that you're looking down, the main street, and you see this big building at the end. And so I added it there, um, and so it really gives a good effect when you're looking down the main road. And so I'll show you guys more of it here. Let me pick up the camera. Okay, and so there you guys go. There is the Assembly Square. Now, something of note to it is that as you guys can probably tell, the water fountain back there is actually off center from the dashed line. And the reason for this is because basically, again, I'm building my city underneath the bed, and so this beam, which provides support for it, would actually crush that top ledge part over there. And so I ended up having to shift it just enough so that way it wouldn't crush it. So it is, it's a little strange that it looks this way, but it's just something that it's just there, and so I'll have to get used to it because of the way this is set up. I could shift the whole city over, but in doing so, I caused more issues. So for right now, I've just left it that way, and I may look back on it into the future and just to see if there's anything I could do. But as of right now, I'm just leaving it there. And so yeah, and so on top of that, another new building I've added is I've actually added this. This is the Lego. Here, let me stand up. This is the Lego Toy House Townhouse Toy Shop. I think that's what it's called. It's at 31105, and so I've added it here as a corner because I just think it looks really good there. The way it's set up, in this corner here. And something else I want to show you guys, something that I want to work on is adding more buildings here. And so there are some creator sets that I'd like to add over here on this side. And so here's just a look at that building right there in the corner. And I'm really happy with where it's at. Like I said, it looks good. And it gives it a nice, corner effect to the city. And so we're just going to move around here. I'll actually bring you guys over to this side. Now we're going to start in the back. Starting in the back, as you guys can see, I've added more of the road base plates, and so they basically go all the way towards the end. And at the end, what my plan is basically building another corner or curved road plate here, and just making another one down there, just to give it that cornerish effect. Something else is, as you guys can see, I've put a base plate back there. It's empty right now, but it's just kind of, I put some of them around the city just to test, if there would be enough space to add more modular buildings. And so I'm leaving that there just as a reference for right now. I haven't really made any changes with the train station. Actually, something of note is I added this train right here. It's supposed to be a double-decker passenger train, but I don't have all the pieces, and I'm just kind of experimenting with it, so it's just right there for now. Coming down the road, something else, I've added these buildings. This first building is actually from an old Toys R Us Lego set that I had that came with a semi-truck, and I started rebuilding the building. But something else I want to show you guys, this is from the Friends set. And what I actually did is I actually found someone online that was selling I think it's bag number 5, and that bag actually comes with this facade here. And so what I've done with it is just kind of been experimenting with it, how it would look there. And so, it's not fully finished, but it's just kind of, again, just as a placeholder, just to see how that would fit in. I'll probably work on this later on, expanding it and adding more to it. But like I said, right now, this plot right here will host more buildings here in the future. I still have the ice cream truck, though, and again, that came with the little toy shop, and so I added it there. But moving towards this way, as you guys can see, I've added more greenery to this area here, and so I added more trees and everything, and I'm probably just going to keep this as a green area. I don't really have any intentions to add buildings here, but that may change in the future. We'll just see how it all goes. But that's that's most of the front here. So what I'll actually do is I'll give you guys a wide view, and I'll take you guys to the back so I can show you guys more of the changes that I've made. And so let's come down this way. All right, so here is a better view of the Assembly Square building and where it's at. As you guys can see, there's some more base plates here, and again, these are just for sizing purposes. But overall, yeah, I'm really happy with this building. It's probably my favorite modular building, just because it's really big and it's got all sorts of space and little things for it. Something else I did do is, as you guys can see at the top right there, I actually removed the blue kind of corner top piece to the building. And the reason I did that is because, again, if this thing came down, it would actually crush it. So I just moved it to the back there, just as a little holding piece for right now. And yeah, I mean, that's, again, that's what happens when you're building a city. Underneath your bed, you're going to have some size or some height constraints, and so that's just part of it. As you guys can see, I've added more road plates, and so basically there's a full road back here. Something else I want to work on. The future is basically adding crosswalks this way, but in order to do so, I think I just need more crosswalks, but mostly I need the 8x16 road plates that are blank. So they're basically like the ones for the crosswalk, but they don't have any of the crosswalk markings. And the problem right now is those are more expensive sets, so I'm holding off on buying those until I can find a deal on those, just because they are a little expensive. Last thing I'll show you guys is here is the railroad tracks. As you guys can see, if you guys go back to when I started the city, I had a train yard back here, and basically all that's been removed just into a siding and the main line. And so unfortunately that's what happens when you start expanding. And I could have left the yard, but I chose to add more buildings and make it more of a city, and so I had to remove that. And so I've removed some of the train cars, and that's okay for now. I may add them throughout other videos in the future. Something else I'm working on there is adding a little crosswalk, a train crossing there, and so something else to work on. But yeah, overall, that is pretty much this city update. As you guys can see, it's starting to really look like a city. Before adding the Assembly Square, there was just kind of an empty area back there, but now that I've added it there, it looks, I'm really happy with the way it looks, and so I'm excited to add more buildings and make more changes. But overall, that is pretty much the city update. If you guys enjoyed, please remember to like and subscribe, and leave your comments about what you guys think about the city, any suggestions or any questions you might have, and I'll try to answer those. And overall, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.